League in which they have finished as runners-up in each of the last two. Least confident that the playing surface will be up to scratch. They found that difficult. Toby Alderweireld and Steven Bergwijn are those asked to do double go. Unlike Tottenham, they've had the benefit of an uninterrupted preparation. Rudy Bouquet of France is the man in the middle. Major opportunity for Tottenham. Well, off we go after the season. Doherty brought into the attack by Lucas Moura, tries into it here. He'll get it back again, forward from full-back, and it just needed a touch in the middle from the captain. That didn't take long, did it? Showed over 90 seconds on the clock, and Harry Kane has Spurs in front already. Easy as that.
No surprise, it's Harry Kane, and we talked about the fact that he's created so much this season, dropping into that 10th position, but when that ball goes wide, he doesn't hang about, he attacks that 6-yard box, and it's a brilliant delivery in there, and no surprise that he puts it away. What a start for Tottenham.
Playing it forward again, and there is an opportunity here, maybe. Joe Hart called into action, almost the instant response, and he made a...
Get the message on, Joe Hart's trying to organise now. We talked about the visitors just needing to settle down after conceding so early, but
did well to get on the end of that one. Did Lo Celso. He didn't quite have his angles right with the finish. Was in a perfect position to profit and had for the second for Spurs. He has primarily been playing as a fullback, finding Lucas Moura. He's going to take the shot on. And it was straight down the throat, really, of Josh Cohen. He still made a little bit. Celso then dispossessed. Rukovica causing issues. Celso continued his run, still with Steven Bergwijn. Again, the goalkeeper couldn't hold it, with Harry Kane trying to follow up. Gets there in the end, to be involved in. Haifa continuing to ask some significant questions here, and that was only a whisker away. Caught it so sweetly.
Nice, brilliant play.
Fine again, Lucas Moura was Sherry trying to pick up the pieces here, and again goes for the spectacular, and it's stunning. They've been given a little warning moments earlier, but Tottenham pegged back here by the brilliant effort from distance. Charon Sherry finding something special to beat Joe Hart, and we're all square at 1-1.
Incredible strike, it really is. And that's the third one.
Themselves in front and were then pegged back by a spectacular equaliser. And it goes from Bergwijn, flicked on and in, and Tottenham back on top already. Lucas Moura swiftly restoring the Spurs lead. Simple as that from the set piece.
No, it's a great set piece, it really is. The concern is how static the KPR in terms of zonal marking. Everyone's just standing on their heels. Moura attacks across the front, the delivery's right, but there was options at the back post with Doherty. Harry Kane had a run.
Here it comes from Kane. We do have hope of more maybe now with Lucas Moura in full flight for a moment. The referee took a little luck and tells him to get... Well, Tottenham need another here. Lucas Moura. He does have options either side. He's covered good ground in the meantime and gets the decision.
They've done brilliantly to drive through the two.
And again. As Caesar couldn't quite just to try and pick out in the middle. Lucas Moura wouldn't quite fall for the shot initially. It does now for Lo Celso. And Tottenham have that 2-goal cushion they were hoping for. Took it really smartly. Giovanni Lo Celso as Spurs make their pressure pay. And Jose... a sigh of relief on the sidelines.
The Tottenham really flex their muscles in and around that box. The quality of the finish, and it's there again. Initially the ball comes in, Doherty that right-hand side.
After the scoring, slipping in Lo Celso once more, and he scored once more. It's the second goal for Giovanni Lo Celso in a matter of minutes. And Tottenham racing towards the group stages of the Europa League before this first half is even finished.
We talked about the challenge of the likes of Gareth Bale coming in and that second line of attack not being amongst the goals. Lamela gets his goal against Chelsea. Lucas Moura, Lo Celso now as well.
Now Steven Bergwijn might be it. with Lo Celso calling for it on a hat-trick. Tough one to deal with. They still remain a threat at the other end. Lo Celso again. Nick's just at the moment. Didn't have a lot of room in which to work. Harry Kane's really disappointed, you would imagine, to come off. This is Rukavica. Whips it in. Back in 1972, they won it again in 1984. To the following season's Champions League as well. He started the first 5 games this season. And they appeal for Ospik in Haifa. They worked this well for Haziza, appealing for the penalty, getting the penalty. Referee in no doubt points straight to the spot.
Matt Doherty's talking about that penalty that was given.
And it's a really coolly taken penalty right into the corner. And a little bit of hope for Maccabi Haifa, just the start to the second half that he and they were hoping for. The top scorer not going to miss from there.
We're finding it difficult.
Abu Brilliant having a
save.
Go. And Joe Hart again at full stretch to turn it wide.
That's the 4th strike from distance.
Knowing that Bergwijn was behind him. This is Kane for Davis to try and flash one in. Now Tottenham appeal for a handball. And they're going to get a penalty of their own. That's given as well. Games. Skipper for the night for Spurs. Harry Kane makes it 5-2. And they trade penalties at the start of the second half. Both equally dubious maybe in their award, but both clinically dispatched.
Well, that man there, Harry Kane, he can take a penalty. Brilliant first half.
Bergwijn can get there first. He can, able to keep his feet.
No.
Laffy striding forward.
This is aimed at him in terms of not hitting the heights that we saw 3 years ago when he's getting 8.
Lucas Moura trying to do his defensive duties.
More convincing than that.
Aziza with the ball forward, another one back. Rukavica, but the flag's up, and this one isn't going to.
Well, credit to Maccabi in terms of not giving up. Listen, they give away.
Tottenham's turn. Bergwijn. To Doherty. Lucas Moura. Dele Alli. Will be left for Harry Winks to deliver. He's able to bring it down. Thought about the shot. Instead tees it up for Lucas Moura. Looking for options here. Oh, and it was like he slotted into the left of the attack. Here is Hazizi trying. He's left him on the floor here. Bergwijn, options arriving in support in the middle. That for the hat-trick. And that'll do it surely. Spurs have 6. And Harry Kane has half of them. Work done in trademark style, really.
In terms of the fact that he can play on the last man, he can link at 10, he can...
The top seeds.
I don't need to tell you that it's over. And I know if I come any closer. I don't need to tell you that it's over. And I know if I come any closer, this is gonna be too much for us to do. I don't need to tell you that it's over. You can probably say it in a way I stay. And I know if I come any closer,